Hey, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Benefits Cooldown. That's Ed. I'm Eric. Ed, buddy, dude, friend, pal, comrade, amigo. All right, I'll stop. We just got back in the last few weeks from some of the most incredible conferences, or dare I say, symposiums that we've ever been to. The Ascend 2023 conference in mid-January, and the YOU Powered Miami for You hashtag, there you go, Emma. And I love hashtags. That was in early February. They were absolutely incredible. Let's download. What say you about those incredible events?
Yeah, I mean, I'm still feeding off a high from both of those events, and I mean, it's so much information, so much camaraderie, all within a packed 3 or 4 days together. And I got to see you a couple times too, so that was awesome. Even though we're on opposite ends
on that cake, baby.
What I appreciated about Ascend is, it's right after the new year. It's kicks off in January. It's that shot in the arm. After a tough Q4 and trying to get through so many open enrollments, and it's just that constant reminder of why we're waking up and doing this every morning, right? What's our core competency, and what is our mission at the end of the day? It's like, any Fast and Furious fans out there, it's like hitting that NOS button, right? It just kind of rejuvenates you and gets you moving again. And the only thing I wish I did is brought more of my team to that energy. And what I loved about that conference is not only being around such a large room of like-minded individuals within the business, but also meeting new vendor partner solutions, as well as we take a peek under the hood and see what's working, what's not working, how can we better the ecosystems for all our clients, right? But also so many people taking time away from home and family and their business to go and learn, right? And I get it. These things can be really fun, and there's fun in the evenings and such, but at the same time, people are basically in class all day. And so you're just learning and having conversations, and there's just so much brain power there as well. And plus, the other aspect that I appreciated about Ascend specifically is just the awards. There were so many awards given to so many industry leaders. It was fantastic to just kind of hear in the success of so many. And I know you got a big award as well. But I got to say the same thing about YOU Powered too. There's some fantastic awards there. But actually, YOU Powered for me was amazing in the same time, but also for me, one of the most pivotal in some of the particular sessions that I attended. One of them I remember was with a few different employers that were on stage. These were actual, heads of HR, CHROs or VPs of HR who have gone through a transition from a traditional fully insured plan to more of a, unbundled or different type of generation type of plan, where you really need to make sure when you wake up in the morning, you remember why you did this in the first place, because it's hard, right? They talked about how difficult it was in the first year or two, and just making sure that they focus so much on the education and the ecosystem of it all, and making sure it ran as smoothly as possible, because you're getting heat from both ends. You've got employees that are maybe going through tough situations, but then you're also dealing with providers that don't understand your new ecosystem as well. And just hearing their actual experience. And one of the things I appreciated about that session was that it wasn't just brokers talking, right? And I think it's fantastic to get the broker perspective, but I also think we need to understand the employer perspective, because they're the front line of defense. When they hear an employee situation, they're usually the first person to hear about any, trials and tribulations an employee is going through. And so for them to be vulnerable up there on stage and share that transition, the good, the bad, the ugly, to me was such a pivotal session. So I appreciate, Emma and Dave for putting together this, not only the entire conference, but actually reaching out and getting some employers up on stage to chat. And then, of course, I think they do a fantastic job of spotlighting people in this industry that are outspoken and doing amazing things. And again, just being around a large room of like-minded individuals, it was just two fantastic experiences back to back, and I'm just really excited for 2023 and what we can do together.
Yeah, man. All I can keep thinking is, am I Vin Diesel or Paul Walker in this equation? Now it's tough because Paul Walker, total badass, he died in real life and they killed him off the series. don't know if I'd want to be him. Anyway,
way to bring it down, bud.
Well, no, I mean, it's a great series, and you hit that NOS button. All I can think of is that power scene every single damn movie. No, with all seriousness, those listening in, did you go to Ascend? Did you go to You Powered? Did you go to both? Many people went to both. I went to both. Ed went to both. Hit us up in the comment section. Let us know what your thoughts are or were on both, and whether or not we'll see you. I hope we see you, stealing Emma's term now. Hope we see you at both of them in January and February of next year. That's it. That's Ed. I'm Eric, and we'll see you next week. Thanks, everybody.